Everyone just know that wasn't regular. That's V-Roy. That ain't no regular loss. That wasn't Duck. That wasn't Duck.
Mama Duck goes in on Oblock BJ after he made comments about FBG Duck being a regular nigga. And he got Big Mike, DJU interview, saying Oblock ran on King Vaughn. There's some goofies that dropped the bag. He said you see them running back and forth in and out the club, sticking their head out. They left that man out there to die. How you fumble the bag? He talking about Oblock youngin'. Let's get into this. So Mama Duck went live a few days ago, right? And she was talking about how BJ, he did the no jumper interview about a month ago. I didn't notice the part when BJ said it was Duck. I thought he said something else. I didn't catch it. The first time I watched the interview, I didn't catch when he said Duck. You know, I thought he was saying something else. You got Adam asking BJ, how did Vaughn's death affect you guys or affect you individually, right? And BJ's like, man, that was huge. You know, like Vaughn was that nigga. Like he helped his people. He did for everybody. A lot of people depended on Vaughn. So yeah, that death was hard on us. He was no regular. He was in Duck. So him saying it so quickly, I didn't catch on to him saying it was, you know, like Duck ain't really, what is he saying? Like Duck was a nobody, like Duck was in Vaughn, like Duck died and nobody did nothing for Duck, like Duck died and his guys didn't feel it, like that shit didn't affect 63rd in no type of way, shape, or form.
This man from Oblock did a no jumper video, and he said Duck death was regular. Now that's regular shit. That you can't compare him to Vaughn. He ain't.
And to be honest, Duck was as big to 63rd like King Vaughn was to Oblock. Let's not forget, BJ, like Mama Duck said, it took 2 cars and 4 shooters to go get Duck. It took Vaughn or whoever to drop that $100,000 or who knows how much it was, right? It was probably more than that because I'm hearing it was less, I'm hearing it was more. But the point is, it took more than one person to go get Duck, a whole lot of money, a lot of lives wasted. Zell lost his life. The Oblock 5 are fighting for their lives. A whole Rico and a whole lot of other people is going to go down because of Duck's death. So we're not going to sit here and act like Duck wasn't that important to you guys. He must have been, right? We're not going to cap. But you know he's going to say what he said. The crazy thing is, besides BJ trolling, you know, with the whoops, moving him out the shelf during the interview or whatnot, I thought he did great with his interview as far as the way he was answering his questions. Like I feel like he finessed Adam for a bag. And he really didn't say much. You could tell he was being careful on how he answered his questions because he knows the feds is watching and there's an open case right now with the whole trial, right? But now looking back at it, it's like, yo, you had to say that one thing that got him looking crazy. You know what I mean? They got everybody looking at him like, yo, how you going to mention Duck in the middle of a trial? You guys is fighting for their freedom right now, and you're going to mention Duck and say he was in like Duck? You're going to say Duck was regular? Let's talk about Big Mike. Big Mike just said during the DJU interview that Oblock dropped the bag. He said, if I would have been there, Vaughn would have never got out the car to fight nobody. How you guys let the guy that's feeding everybody get out the car to fight somebody and he get killed? He said it was scary as hell for letting Vaughn fight. He said it was scary as hell. They some bitches. He said it goes to show like how you got over 30-something guys with you and they coming to get you to fight. He said, I watched the video and I couldn't believe that I saw guys running in and out the club, sticking their head out on some scary shit. And he's talking about youngin' from the Oak. And remember, he was the one that ran in the club and everybody thought it was Officer Friend Squad at first. Everybody thought it was Track 100 and it wasn't Track. It was actually youngin' from the O. He's the one that you can see on the footage that ran in the club, kept sticking his head out, kept looking out. Then he went back out and helped get Vaughn and put him in the car and take him to the hospital. But he says besides Muwap, Louis taking a headshot, and Slutty, he said everybody else ran on Vaughn, left that man for dead. He said there's some bitches for that. So it's like everybody coming out Oblock right now, man. It's crazy, but It is what it is, man. This is what happens when you get yourself in too deep with this streak shit. Let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, bush you to the skitty.
You mean to tell me 10 motherfuckers crashed out over a regular motherfucker? You gonna crash out over a regular motherfucker? But you gonna say my baby death will well, that's what a regular nigga do for you. Get your ass cooked and booked for doing dumb shit.
Poking their head out the hookah lounge and then going back in. You feel me? Because they bit. Oh, they scared. You know what I'm